Good evening, this is Sexologist Dr. Dave and welcome to Maximum Performance video. This video is specially useful for gay and bisexual men uh, in relation to their sex life and also in relation to their relationships. So today I'm going to discuss a very important subject called how to chat up gay men. Now, here are some of the rules when you go about trying to chat up with a gay man. The first rule is that don't use very cheeky lines. For example, don't use a line like, is that a gun in your pants, or are you too excited to see me? That sounds too cheeky. That sounds something which has been very oft used, and people generally don't appreciate these kind of cliched opening lines. So you might as well do with a simple hello or a hi. The second rule which you need to understand or rather use when you are trying to chat up with a gay man is in the beginning of the conversation you need to ask straightforward questions through which you can get straight answers or direct answers. The third point which you need to remember while you are chatting up with a gay man is to make sure that your voice is friendly and relaxed and also confident at the same time, because if your voice does not appear to be confident, relaxed or friendly, then you are likely to repel men than to attract them. The fourth thing is, which is very important, is make sure that you ask this person's name and use it as often as you can. This will create an impression that you are genuinely interested in trying to develop some kind of relationship with this man. The next point which you need to remember is make sure that throughout your conversation there is this constant eye contact, and you should not lose it. Of course, don't stare into that person's eyes, otherwise that will appear very threatening and menacing, but you need to maintain eye contact. The next point which you need to understand is let this person talk about himself. It's only when you hear him talk about himself would you know more about his personality, his likes, dislikes, etc. For you to make some idea as to whether you want to go ahead or not, or you want to recede from that place. The next point which is very important is suppose someone tries to come and chat up with you and you don't like that person at all and you do not want to have a conversation with him. Please be polite yet be firm and tell them very politely and firmly that you are not interested in a conversation with them, and they could move on to the next person. The next thing which you need to understand, something which is very important and a mistake which most of the gay men make, is unless and until the opposite person tells you very explicit what he has in his mind, don't go too fast. For example, don't just jump to bed in the very first date or in the very first meeting. That may create problems in your relationship. And the last and the final one is there are several ways for you to relax. One of them is mirroring your partner. Now, what do I mean by mirroring? When I talk about mirroring, basically what you do is you copy the person's body language. So for example, if you are drinking, your partner is also likely to join you in drinking. If you are smoking, he or she, I'm sorry, not he, he is also likely to smoke. And to give you one more example, let's say this person bends forward, so you too bend forward and match his body language. This is called mirroring. It's very effective and helps you to relax with your partner. So I hope this little video which highlights several different pointers of how to chat up gay men will be useful for you, and I hope that next time when you have somebody in your mind and want to chat up a man, you should not have that kind of difficulty, and you should conveniently be able to get a date with that man and I mean, do whatever you have to for the evening. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. In case if you want to book an appointment with Dr. Dave, please feel free to contact him on 9920655464 on any day after 4 p.m. Thank you.